The threat to the lake is real. The current fishing methods and pressure is unsustainable, and the solution is not simply enforcement, but a complex mix of enforcement with provision of viable alternative livelihood options.
The county government of Busia has put in place a strategic plan that is aimed to address these challenges. In our plan as a county, we realize that the first thing that we need to do to make fish available to every resident of Busia is to improve the market chain, the market infrastructure. Towards this end, the county government has heavily invested in the distribution network for fish within the county. The main distribution point for fish in the county is at the border point. The border point handles fish from very many sources. That includes Lake Turkana in Turkana County, Lake Kyoga in Uganda, fish from Lake Victoria, Kenya, fish from Lake Victoria, Uganda, and farmed fish. So we've put there in a management infrastructure that would manage that fish. So the next challenge would be to have this fish deep in the rural areas where it is needed to alleviate the malnutrition status. As we know, Busia, based on the last Kenya National Bureau of Statistics survey, we were reporting about 26% of children under 5 years having malnutrition or stunted problems.
The Directorate therefore makes the following policy recommendations for consideration and approval to facilitate the elaboration and rolling out of a comprehensive open waters fish production and economic empowerment program. 1. That cage farming in Lake Victoria is earmarked as one of the economic empowerment flagship project of the county. And 2. That the Directorate is authorized to establish legal and administrative framework for private sector-led tilapia and Nile perch cage farming enterprises to increase the farmed fish production.
Currently, we've got some 2 fish feed plants which are being underutilized. We also have an obligation to support these 2 particular investors. And one is that we are going to give them what you call pelletizers, so that they can be able to make pellets ready for fish consumption. And then also we shall be able to provide some seed capital for the 2 investors to go and get some raw materials from the farmers around.
The financial institution, we are in partnership with the Kenya Commercial Bank, where they've developed a financial product in form of a loan that is flexible and in line with the cage investment, where a private investor can get that facility on the arrangement that his investment will be managed on his or her behalf by the management service provider. To mitigate risks, the county government has negotiated with a number of insurance companies. To this extent, we are discussing a memorandum of understanding with the Kenya Orient Insurance Company to cover for the risks that go with investment in the lake. So in this model, we have redefined who an investor is. We are targeting both the poor, the middle class, the upper middle, as our primary targets of investors whom we believe this model that we have created can able to help them. So with this, I would wish to call upon all the residents of Busia who are interested in having an investment, while the opportunity is still available, to call on our office so that we can have a partnership where it's a win-win. We are thrilled about this investment in cage because it's giving us an alternative source of fish, and also where the cages are is turning out to be a breeding area, and the fish in the natural stocks, we've seen a significant improvement on the stock status of the lake that had otherwise been dwindling. So in this investment model, the lake wins because it gets a chance to restock itself. The community wins because they have their cages there. When they invest, they get fish. And the general population wins because there are employment opportunities and numerous businesses that come as a result of the trade that is generated from the cage farming.
This will reduce fishing pressure and illegalities on Busia waters of Lake Victoria, while at the same time safeguarding the livelihoods, employment, and social protection of those that are dependent on the fish resource.
So tutakuja hapa, tutapatia technical team support yoyote ambayo wanataka. Kwa sababu we have to be very creative sasa. Lazima tutafutie nyinyi watu ya Budalangi pia kazi. Na resource yenu ni your lake. Hakuna mahali ingine tutapeleka nyinyi. Lazima msukume nyinyi kwa lake. Samaki tumeanza leo ni kidogo, ni 350 grams. Tutaka mkuze iwe kubwa kabisa. Ile mkitoa huko inatoshana na mbuzi ama ng'ombe. So that we can feed our other people outside. Kwa hivyo tutakuwa na nyinyi pamoja. World Bank tumekuwa nikitoka huko Busia. Kaambia tunaenda Bunyala ku harvest samaki. Walikuwa wanashangaa sana. Na ule jamaa yao alikuwa anaandika chini. Najua tukipata hiyo pesa tunatafuta saa hii tutaleta mamilioni hapa. Tetea nyinyi mamilioni. Ingine maneno ya maendeleo kwa jumla vile deputy amesema, I think we have done enough planning. Sisi kama Busia County ni wakati ya implementation. Planning naye tumemaliza, tuwezi danganya nyinyi atu tutarudi tukae tena, hapana. Miradi zetu ziko kwa CIDP. Pesa imeanza kukuja vizuri. Tunatembelea nyinyi tukimalizia hizi miradi ambayo MCS wa kwanza walianza na tuanze zingine mpya.